Hey everyone, welcome to Sober Jable. I am Joshua. So as I've mentioned, I am generally a city boy. Well, not even generally. I am a city boy. I've lived in St. Louis, LA, Honolulu, down in Florida, and I am definitely not used to all this country stuff. Not yet. I've only been here about a week, but I just wanted to, I'm gonna actually take a quick little walk and show you all around, and actually show myself around because I'm not really familiar with this area. I can't drive the moped yet because I have to get it registered. I have to get insurance for it. It's a whole big ordeal here in North Carolina, as to where with other states, you can literally buy a moped and drive it off the lot. They don't really pay that much attention. But I also had to get a helmet, which I'm thankful for. I would much rather ride around with a helmet. Some of these drivers are less than desirable, to put it in a nice way. But I'm just going to walk around and I'll show you all around a little bit. And yeah, all right. Now I'm just walking up the hill right outside my sister's place. It's a little two-lane road, but lots of trailers around here. Now this one looks kind of desirable. Maybe I'll move in there next. Without my sister's help, that's probably where I would be living anyway, so maybe I should get used to that. Let's hope not, though. This journey is all about self-improvement and trying to better my life in pretty much any way possible. Now there's no sidewalk here, so I'm gonna have to move off to the side of the road while trucks come whipping by. So I've reached the main road, maybe about a quarter mile up from where my sister lives. And as you can see, hardly anything in sight. All right, let's see what's down the road that way. So just maybe about 3/4 of a mile from my sister's house, there's a Dollar General. In driving around with my sister, there's either a Dollar General, a Dollar Tree, a Family Dollar, dollars under or $5 and under, or something along those lines, almost within almost every single mile that you drive. These people love their bargain prices, I guess. But let's go ahead and take a look. They are hiring, so that might be something good. All right, good old deodorant. Let's see. Usually I'll buy an Old Spice brand. Value pack for $6.50. Single one for $3.75. Not today. I'm stocked up on deodorant. I noticed my white tees were getting all nasty, like practically turning gray. You got a 3-pack here for almost $10. Yeah, we're gonna have to compare prices to other places. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, well, here's a 4 tagless one for the same price. So that might be a little better. Gotta say, this Dollar General offers a lot more stuff and is better organized than the other ones I've been in. They've got baskets and towels, sheets, although I don't know that I'd buy $12 sheets. Some protein trail mix for $3. Trail mix is usually really expensive, so you definitely have to keep that one in there. It looks like it's got cranberries, edamame beans, fava beans, ooh, almonds, mulberries, I don't even know what a mulberry is, and cashews, so might be a pretty good mix to try in the future. Good prices on chips. A lot of times these are, well, this is marked at $4.29 and they're selling them for $3, so I have to let Katie know about that. So I was walking up and down the aisles here in Dollar General, and this actually kind of made me laugh. Chili top ramen. Now you'd think it would be pretty disgusting. Well, A, it's top ramen, and that's usually gross anyway, unless you're in college or really freaking poor like me. But it's on sale, or they're selling it for $1, which is, 20 cents per ramen. That's pretty good. But while I was in jail, this was a top seller at the commissary. We could actually trade it for other things at higher than cost value. People, the other guys in there really loved that stuff, and they'd make things called pockets. Now, if you don't know what a prison pocket is, it's where they take top ramen and crush it up, add other things to it like chips or whatever, add the seasoning, water, and let it sit there in a bag for like 10 minutes for it all to soak up that water, and then they eat it. It's pretty disgusting, but when you're in that type of environment, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that food in there is absolutely disgusting. So you gotta get creative when you can. All right, made it through Dollar General, no problem. A lot of good deals in there, especially when it comes to the snacks and things. So, like I said, I'll have to keep that in mind. Fortunately, they had cigarettes, and I just smoked my last one this morning. The nearest gas station to my sister's house is about 3 miles away, and I was all prepared to walk that distance for a pack of cigarettes. I was talking yesterday about that obsession, and I'm kind of ridiculous. Whenever I smoke, every time I open the pack, I will count the cigarettes in that pack. It's an OCD thing. I don't understand it. I don't know if it's so I know how to budget my cigarettes until I'm able to get a new pack. But I've done that for years and years. So fortunately, I don't have to walk 3 miles to get a pack of cigarettes. Now, I did get Mavericks. I've smoked them before in desperate times. Here they were $4.75 a pack. I got 2 packs. I had to use my plasma card from donating plasma. I had $1 and change on there, and then I had enough cash to make up the rest. So that's where I'm at in life. I am officially broke as a joke. I'm okay with that. My sister is really helping me out. So while it is degrading, I'm trying to look on the positive outlook, or I'm trying to look on the positive side of it, and trying to keep my head up and my spirits up. Oftentimes I would slip into depression, and I would just keep drinking, hoping to drink the depression away, but it never turned out that way. Normally I smoke Camels. That is my brand. I like the flavor, and like I mentioned yesterday, just the relaxation feeling. But you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to turn back around, walk back towards my sister's place, but I'm going to go past it a little ways down the road because I saw a hiring sign for some sort of company, and I'm going to check out their sign and see if there's a web address where I can fill out an application. All right, it is really bright out here and humid and hot, so hopefully I'll walk off a couple of ounces. I've primarily been sitting around the house filling out applications and sending out resumes. So hopefully maybe I can burn off a little energy and sweat a little bit. Now, this is something new. I'm walking down the street, and this resident has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, looks like 15 clawfoot bathtubs that they're growing things out of. From here it just looks like weeds, but they also have tomato plants in the background. That's kind of a creative idea. I would probably have painted them so they don't have that rust all over it, but that's interesting. Something you only find out in the country. Wouldn't find that in Atlanta for sure. So this is the company that I have walked probably an extra mile or so for. It looks like a factory endeavor. Now, I don't have any factory experience, and manual labor has never really agreed with me. But that doesn't mean I'm above it. Right now, I'm at a point where I would accept almost anything that would bring in, you know, at least a decent amount of money. Now, I do have that serving job, which I have orientation on Saturday, and I'm definitely going to continue on with that until I find something better. But this might be worth checking out. So I'm going to walk just a little bit further and grab an address or a website address, see if I can't fill something out, or at least find out what they're hiring for. Whew. I made it. 2.5 hours later, after I started my journey, I have finally arrived back home. I was able to get the name of that company. They didn't have a web address, so I'll have to do some research to find out what they're looking for. Whew. I checked out my my health app on my iPhone, and it said that I walked almost 4 miles and I'm at 9,300 steps. So not bad for a day's exercise, especially since I haven't been getting much as of late. Now, I do have some sweat buildup. This is absolutely nothing compared to when I was drinking. When I was drinking, just stepping outside, I would start dripping in sweat. And because the only thing I was really drinking was alcohol, I didn't have any, I guess, water built up. So often I'd get dehydrated, and anytime I had to spend any amount of time outside or walking, because I haven't had a car for quite a while now, so I'd either walk to a bus and take a bus, or simply walk to where I was going. But you know, this is so much better than what it was. I'm going to go in, take a shower, and I guess jump back on resumes and find out about a couple of jobs. All right. Hey, look what came in the mail. We just ordered a helmet yesterday from Amazon, and it came today. It's a black matte finish half helmet. Now, one thing I didn't think of when we were ordering it was something to protect my eyes. So I'm going to have to invest in some cheap sunglasses or something. But it is North Carolina state law that you wear a helmet. I'm one step closer to being mobile. I still have to get registration and insurance, and we're going to do that tomorrow. So here we go. If you are liking these videos, if you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Make sure to subscribe and like the videos.